Hare Krishna. Good morning, dear devotees. Glories to Srila Prabhupada. I don't know if I kept you waiting. I was doing something else, but I was told there was going to be an announcement, so I was busy doing some other things. I think it's over, right? Yes? Okay. Do I have an announcement? I think I had an announcement. Yes, I have an announcement. Please kindly keep Jayapataka Maharaj in your prayers. That is my announcement. Sometimes when I think of Jayapataka Maharaj, I oftentimes think of an expression in English like a cat with 9 lives. It seems that nothing can keep him down. And he's gone through so much, beginning from the time his throat was cut, and the aneurysm, transplants, cancer on the forehead. Now he has been diagnosed yesterday with COVID-19. I read in the that he has about 20 brahmacharis attending him, and of those 20 brahmacharis attending him, 9 of them have tested positive. And but he was tested negative, but then yesterday he was tested positive. And yes, still non-symptomatic as far as I know. I know nothing more than what all of you have heard from whatever online sources you've been able to get your information. I have access also to the same information, although I could probably call and find out something more specific. I've chosen to try to not disturb anybody. I'm sure they're in the midst of many decisions. Having been in the presence of Maharaj's assistants and servants before, there's usually a large group of them, and they're all trying to make a decision, and it's sometimes not so easy to come to a conclusive decision. So I don't want to disturb or disrupt. I heard they're considering whether or not to bring him to a hospital so he can be right there if emergency treatment is required. That's such as what they did with Gopal Krishna Maharaj when he was symptomatic. But I've heard nothing more than that. Please keep him in your prayers, and he's certainly in mine. That was the announcement I wished to make. What else? Yes, well, this is not an announcement, but I believe in North America, today is Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur's disappearance day. And although it's tomorrow here in Mayapur, but this class is specifically meant to address the devotees in North America. So before I begin Brihad Bhagavatamrita class, I decided that I would read just a little something from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur, which were the final instructions recorded by one of his disciples that he gave to his disciples just maybe 3 or 4 days prior to his departure. They're very profound, as everything else that came from the lips of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is very profound. And I thought it would be appropriate to read those final instructions today. And whether I'll comment on them or not, I guess that remains to be seen. But nonetheless, I do intend to read them, and I have them here. These instructions were given, I believe, on December 27th, 1936, just days, as I said before, he departed from this world. And here they are. Again, this is not a recording. It's not like they had somebody with a microphone. But one of his disciples, I can't remember who it was very expert in taking shorthand dictation from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, and it was Sundarananda Vinod, I don't remember. But somebody was there taking shorthand of his lecture, his talk, I should say, that he gave on this particular day. And it was taken in Bengali, and this is the translation I have of it, although there may be more than one translation of it. He says, I have disturbed many people because I felt myself obliged to speak the unadulterated truth. I have told everyone to worship Hari without hypocrisy, and because of this, some people have perhaps considered me to be their enemy. So I have caused many people anxiety by telling them to give up other desires and hypocrisy and to sincerely serve Krishna. Someday they will be able to understand what I was getting at. All of you, please preach the message of Rupa and Raghunath with great enthusiasm. The ultimate object of our desires is to become specks of dust at the lotus feet of the followers of Rupa Goswami. Remain united in following the Ashraya Vigraha. Ashraya Vigraha, we spoke about this before when we talked about the Ashraya, means the shelter or the abode of love, and Vigraha means the form. There, of course, the Ashraya Vigraha can refer to Srimati Radharani, who is the topmost abode of love for the Vishaya, Krishna, and she embodies that topmost love. And or it could be Lord Nityananda, or it could be spiritual master. They are all understood to be Ashraya Vigraha, and those persons in whom manifests the example of love which Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur is pointing towards by saying you remain united in following the Ashraya Vigraha in order to satisfy the transcendental senses of the one non-dual supreme truth. So it could certainly mean Srimati Radharani. There's nobody superior to her as being the Ashraya Vigraha who can satisfy Krishna. Nobody more than she can. And especially since he's also referring here to preach the message of Rupa and Raghunath. And he says, ultimately our desires is to become specks of dust at the lotus feet of the followers of Rupa Goswami. Rupanugas, followers of Rupa Goswami, we understand Rupa Goswami also to be the acharya for teaching us how to properly be absorbed in the mood of rendering service to Srimati Radhika. So I would assume he's speaking about Srimati Radharani in this context. Or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The ultimate object of our desires is to become specks of dust at the lotus feet of the followers of Rupa Goswami, remain united in following the Ashraya Vigraha in order to satisfy the transcendental senses of the one non-dual supreme truth. Make your way through this impermanent, transitory life in whatever way you can, keeping the goal of worshiping the Lord foremost in your minds. Don't abandon this goal, even in the face of hundreds of dangers, insults, or persecutions. Don't lose your spirit. If you see that the majority of people cannot accept the principle of selfless service to the Supreme Lord. Never abandon your bhajan, hearing and chanting Krishna Katha, the be-all and end-all of your devotional life. Please always chant the name of the Lord, being humbler than a blade of grass and more tolerant than the tree. Wow. If you could ever try to conceive of encapsulating the essence of Gaudiya Vaishnava, and what of course so remarkably is spontaneously spoken from the lips of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur. I mean, I would probably have to sit for days meditating on how to encapsulate the essence of our Vaishnava philosophy in such a succinct form to give in the form of final instructions. And as alluded to, and in Srila Bhaktisiddhanta's Vaibhava, the book that was compiled by Bhakti Vikas Swami, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur gave many indications prior to his departure of his anticipation of his, of course we can say imminent departure, but it seemed that he was more in sync of it being much more imminent than others were anticipating. And he alluded to it in many conversations and times in conversations with his disciples. He would have say things like, I'm not going to be around here long, and he would drop little hints as if to indicate that he was anticipating his departure. And obviously, in anticipation of his departure, he was absorbed in what kind of a message could he give to his followers. And so many, of course, indications were given, and it's even been expressed in some places, in some biographies, that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was a little discouraged, seeing so many of his disciples as what he considered to be of Kanishta mentality. And some of his biographers claim that was one of his thoughts in the forefront of his mind of why he did not see the necessity for staying, and it was a consideration in his departure. Nonetheless, he was at this time speaking to his senior disciples, and many of them had gathered at this particular assembly, and he was saying to one and all, in fact, I think the very last words that came from his mouth were said, all of you present and absent, accept my blessings. Remember that our sole duty and dharma is to propagate service to the Lord and his devotees. Those were his final words that were just, I think, either on the day or the day prior to his departure. All of you present and absent, accept my blessings. Remember that our sole duty and dharma is to propagate service to the Lord and his devotees. So he was definitely speaking to everyone, both those who were present and those who were not present. But here, what we're reading is that which he was giving to those who were present. And many important points he covered even so far. Don't abandon. Make your way through this impermanent transitory life in whatever way you can, keeping the goal of worshiping the Lord foremost in your minds. Don't abandon this goal, even in the face of hundreds of dangers, insults, or persecutions. Don't lose your spirit. This is also a very important instruction. Do not lose your spirit if you see that the majority of people cannot accept the principle of selfless service to the Supreme Lord. As he himself spoke of right in the very beginning of this presentation, many people consider me their enemies because I spoke the truth. I said, please give up your hypocrisy and dedicate your life to selfless service to Sri Hari. So he is also in a very humble mood, admitting that he also experienced that himself, even in his presentation of Krishna consciousness. And therefore, he's encouraging his followers also to never give up and never to become discouraged if majority of people cannot accept this principle of selfless service. Sometimes we even see amongst the devotees, it's difficult for them to hear about selfless service. And sometimes even devotees may have a tendency to gravitate towards topics which may help them to feel a little bit more grounded in this world, and if they're not careful and they're not attentive to not nourish the bhakti lata bij by hearing about Shuddha Bhakti and awakening faith in Shuddha Bhakti, and we oftentimes emphasize this point that faith in Shuddha Bhakti is a prerequisite given by Jiva Goswami. It's an essential prerequisite for advancing in devotional service. So if devotees are not careful and become a little bit inattentive, they may also lose their inclination to hear about selfless service to the Supreme Lord. They may fall short, and they may think, well, I'm not on that platform. As I oftentimes quote that verse from the 11th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, which I think is very, very relevant and important in relationship to this topic, which is that pure devotional service is so transcendently potent that simply by hearing about it, simply by glorifying it in response, simply by meditating on it, simply by faithfully respecting that it exists, and simply by praising the service of others, that even one who is envious and hates all living entities, all the demigods, and even all living entities, can immediately become purified by any one of these activities. Hearing, pure devotional service, glorifying it in response, meditating on it, faithfully and respectfully accepting that it's something that does exist, even though I may not have it, but because it exists, there's some value to hearing about it, because by hearing about it, as this verse describes, by hearing about it, even a person who's envious of all living beings can become purified. By repeating what I've heard about it, even a person who's envious of all living beings can become purified. So why shouldn't I hear about it? Why shouldn't I repeat it? Why shouldn't I meditate on it? Why shouldn't I have faith that it exists even though I don't have it? And we should be very careful. As Srila Prabhupada sometimes said, oftentimes if we're not careful, then if we look at the world through tinted glasses, we see the world according to the color of our tinted glasses. So if we think, I don't have pure devotional service, I don't have faith in pure devotional service, therefore pure devotional service doesn't exist. And this is one of the dangers, because then if one thinks this way, then he abandons the most essential and vital point which Srila Bhaktisiddhanta is going to mention. Don't give up Harikatha. Don't give it up. Under any circumstances, don't give it up. Just as probably citing the verse, also 11th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, having awakened faith of the transcendental narrations of the Supreme Lord, knowing that all sense gratification leads to suffering, still being disgusted with sense gratification, but being unable to give it up, my devotee should remain happy and faithful and go on hearing, because he knows that even if sense gratification leads to suffering and he can't give it up, if he sincerely repents, then for his fallen condition, by going on and hearing, he'll become purified and become happy, genuinely happy. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur quotes that verse also from the 11th canto, 20th chapter, by explaining that that's where bhakti begins. It begins with that verse. Somebody must have faith. So in his final instructions, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur is speaking to his followers. He says, make your way through this impermanent transitory life, whatever way you can, keeping the goal of worshiping the Lord foremost in your minds. Don't abandon this goal. Don't lose your spirit if you see that the majority of people cannot accept the principle of selfless service to the Supreme Lord. Never abandon your bhajan, hearing and chanting Krishna Katha, the be-all and end-all of your devotional life. Please always chant the name of the Lord. And as Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur also emphasized, being humbler than a blade of grass and more tolerant than a tree. This was, as he described, the Siddha Pranali for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. This is the means to perfection, this proper mood. All of these he's encapsulated in his parting instructions to his senior-most disciples, and which means they're all certainly very relevant, not only to his senior-most disciples, but even to his grand-disciples, grand-disciples, and even those who are not so advanced in Krishna consciousness. They're all very relevant instructions. We're only at the beginning. This body is like the aging cow. This body is like the aging cow, which in ancient times was meant to be offered up in sacrifice. Only we desire to offer the body to Krishna in the sacrifice of the holy name established by Sri Krishna Chaitanya and his associates. Interesting analogy. The aging cow. We understand the aging cow is meant to be offered in sacrifice because the cow offered in sacrifice is given rejuvenated and given another opportunity. And the efficacy of the sacrifice, of course, is being tested by the killing of the animal. So he says, only we desire to offer the body to Krishna in sacrifice of the holy name. I guess he's referring to himself as like the aging cow. We do not seek to become heroes performing great works, although Prabhupada also said, don't think this won't happen to you. So I guess it's not just himself. We do not seek to become heroes performing great works or religious deeds. Our true being and our identity is that of a speck of dust at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Prabhu, life after life. This is part of the being humbler than the blade of grass. We do not seek to become heroes, performing great works or religious deeds. Our true being and our identity is that of a speck of dust, the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Prabhu, life after life, which was a prayer later quoted by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, the prayer of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. The stream which flows from Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur will never be dammed up. Remember this and vow to double your efforts to fulfill Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's desires. Amongst you are many capable and worthy individuals. We seek nothing for ourselves. Our only motto is Adadanas Janam Dantar Idam Yache Puna Puna. Srimad Rupa Padamboja Dhul Shyam Janma Janmani. Taking grass between my teeth, I pray repeatedly that I may become a speck of dust at Sri Rupa Goswami's lotus feet, birth after birth. This is Raghunath Das Goswami in Mukta Charita. While living in the world, we encounter many difficulties. But there's no need for us to be bewildered by these difficulties, nor need we make any effort to remove them. Wow. In itself profound. What is that verse? Tasyaiva heto prayate kovido, nalabhyate yad brahmatam uparyada, talabhyate. I forget. I quoted this verse so many times it could probably fill a whole book, but this is what happens. Persons who are intelligent and philosophically inclined should not endeavor for happiness, which is available from going from the topmost planets, Brahmaloka, down to the lowest planet, Patalaloka, because as far as happiness derived from sense enjoyment is concerned, it comes automatically in due course of time, just as in due course of time, distress comes of its own accord. So, same point is made here. Oh, I know what I mean. It was the verse of Prahlad Maharaj. Yes. Prahlad Maharaj states, in the material world, every living entity attained happiness and tried to mitigate his distress. And therefore, he is acting accordingly. Actually, one can never be happy in this way because as long as one endeavors for happiness or tries to mitigate his distress, he creates his own condition of distress for himself for the future by his efforts to do this. So Prahlad Maharaj is also making the same point. Don't be absorbed in the mitigation of your distress. Don't be absorbed in happiness. As soon as you try to mitigate your distress and try to obtain happiness, you create a situation of future distress automatically by your efforts. Because everybody's trying to counteract their distress by another fruitive activity, which Narada Muni tells King Prachinabarhishat in the 4th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, is just like the person who's trying to relieve himself from a bad dream with a bad hallucination. Or as Prabhupada would oftentimes give the example of the person who's trying to relieve a heavy weight on one shoulder by putting it on the other shoulder. Such is the nature of such relief. It's at best temporary relief of fruitive activities. So the intelligent person doesn't try to mitigate his distress. Instead, the intelligent person understands that if somehow I can awaken Krishna's pleasure, even if it brings me distress. That is my objective in life. And of course, as Prabhupada did say in the famous verse, Balasya Neha Sharanam Pitaro Nishingha, in the 7th canto of the Bhagavatam, Prabhupada talks about, as a matter of duty, if one is diseased, he tries to mitigate his disease, but he should always be conscious that in his efforts to mitigate his disease, the final decision is up to Krishna. That should always be there. So he says, as a matter of duty, we make some effort to do it. And that is in the well-known verse, Balasya, I won't chant the Sanskrit, I've chanted it many times also. Balasya Neha Sharanam Pitaro Nishingha Natasya Chagadam Udanfiti Najatul Mao. He says, O my Lord Nishingadev, O Supreme, because of a bodily conception of life, embodied souls, neglected and not cared for by you, cannot do anything for their betterment. Whatever remedies they accept, although perhaps temporarily beneficial, are certainly impermanent. For example, parents cannot rescue their child, a boat in the water cannot rescue a drowning man, and even the most expert physician and the best medicine cannot relieve a suffering patient. And so Prabhupada makes that point in those verses, that ultimately we are dependent on Krishna's decision. We must make some effort, but we must always be conscious of our subordinates, of being subordinate to Krishna's decisions in our efforts. And many times we see devotees resigning to that in due circumstances that I have nothing left. I've tried myself, and I see that by my own efforts, I only make more problems for myself. Krishna, you decide. And when a devotee actually makes that decision, Krishna, from this day I am yours, then Krishna, he gives protection to his devotees. So while living in the world, we encounter many difficulties, but there is no need for us to be bewildered by these difficulties, nor need we make any effort to remove them. What is necessary is for us, while we are still here, to learn what will remain after we have removed all those difficulties. What will be the nature of our eternal life? Very relevant. Once all the difficulties have been removed, what's left? What's left is our eternal life. There are so many things which we want or don't want, but we have to come to terms with this duality of attractions and repulsions. Another favorite verse of mine from the 11th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Although the duality of this material world does not ultimately exist, duality of the material world does not ultimately exist. Krishna, my memory. The conditioned soul considers it to be real under the influence of his conditioned intelligence. And he compares it to be like a person who has I have to look it up. I can't believe I forgot that verse. Forgive me, but it's very relevant. It speaks about duality. 11th canto, 3rd chapter, or 2nd chapter. This imaginary experience of a world is separate from Krishna. This imaginary experience of a world separate from Krishna can be compared to dreaming and desiring. When a conditioned soul dreams of something he would like to have, or something he would like to avoid. Although when a conditioned soul dreams at night of something horrible or something very nice, or he daydreams of something that he would like to have or something he would like to avoid, he creates a reality which has no existence beyond his own imagination. What he is saying is that the dualities they only exist in our mind, and he uses the example of a person who dreams of something wonderful, of something horrible. If he dreams of something wonderful, and then when he wakes up from his dream, he's very sad. And when he dreams of something very horrible, when he wakes up from his dream, he's very happy. But when his sadness, the happiness, has no connection to reality, whatever sadness and happiness is experiencing from waking up from the dream is only connected to the dream. So he creates a reality which has no existence beyond his imagination, his happiness and his sadness. So then he speaks about the night dream, and then he speaks of the daydream. When he daydreams of something he would like to have or something he would like to avoid, he also creates a reality which has no existence beyond his imagination. The daydream, so much we can relate to this daydream of something we'd like to have or something we'd like to avoid. But it's the same thing as the night dream, except it's during the day and apparently we're awake, but but not. It's the daydream. It says, therefore, the ultimate solution is we have to learn how to see everything connected to Krishna. And when a person sees everything connected to Krishna, then he'll become free from all kinds of fear. That is the essence of the verse of duality. Okay, I remember some of it. So, there are so many things which we want or don't want, but we have to come to terms with this duality of attractions and repulsions. The more we distance ourselves from Krishna's lotus feet, the more these things will draw us in. We can only begin to comprehend the exquisite taste of service to Krishna's lotus feet after transcending these worldly attractions and repulsions and being attracted by his holy name. The doctrines of Krishna Bhakti seem startling at first, perhaps even perplexing. Knowingly or unknowingly, every human being is struggling to eliminate the adventitious elements in life which interfere with his direct experience of eternal fulfillment. Adventitious. Adventitious, what does it mean? It's like seems to happen by chance. I think that's the meaning of adventitious. Somebody want to look it up and put it on the screen? Adventitious. Every human being is struggling to eliminate the adventitious elements in life which interfere with his direct experience of eternal fulfillment. Our only obligation is to go beyond duality and to enter the world of that eternal fulfillment. Happening or carried on according to chance, rather than design or inherent nature. Yes, okay. We have no attachment for anyone in this world, nor any hostility. Whatever arrangements we make in this world last but a moment, while the need to search out the supreme fulfillment is equally unavoidable for everyone. May all of you work united and in harmony toward the same goal, to earn the right to serve the root Ashraya Vigraha. May the current of ideas propagated by Rupa Goswami flow throughout the world. May we never, under any circumstances, become indifferent to the seven-tongued sacrificial flame of the holy name. If our attraction to it remains ever increasing, we will achieve all perfection. Remain faithful to Rupa Goswami's followers and preach Rupa and Raghunath's teachings enthusiastically and fearlessly. Final instructions of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur. All right, we will read a few verses from Bihar Bhagavatamrita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Brihad Bhagavatamrita, second volume, chapter 4, text 137. Saknomi chana tan prastun amum gauravalajjaya abhiprayaya sarvagya varo bhagavatotamaha. Because of respect and shyness, I couldn't ask him about these matters, but the best of omniscient mystics, the greatest Vaishnava, knew what I was thinking. I want to share something with you. Or maybe, before I go on. I was listening to Srila Prabhupada yesterday. Yesterday, the day before. And Prabhupada was talking about, I was telling actually Shivaram Maharaj today, I had a long talk with him today. I was telling when I hear Srila Prabhupada, his lectures, oftentimes I hear, whatever Prabhupada said was so profound, but I'm hearing beyond also what Srila Prabhupada is saying, which he may not have expressed in words, but I know it's there, even though he didn't express it. And I find him doing that a lot lately when listening to his lectures. And I was listening on this particular day, I think it was 2 days ago. Prabhupada was talking about the different destinations of the soul and the different means or methods by which one can achieve those different destinations. And he was speaking about the various planets. He was speaking about Vaikuntha. And of course, as he was speaking, I was reflecting on my readings of Brihad Bhagavatamrita, and I was seeing them so much related to what Prabhupada was saying. And as I was listening to this, I started to think that everything that Prabhupada is saying, everything that Sanatana Goswami is saying, is just so perfect. And I was thinking, how can anybody not hear these perfect descriptions? Because they're so perfect, nobody can even possibly dream up the perfect way that these philosophical truths are so perfectly interwoven in a Siddhantic presentation, such as the way our acharyas are presenting them. And the word perfect in my mind was just like there, and I started to think. In my mind, I was thinking, how can anybody not accept this? And the next sentence, Prabhupada said, and this knowledge is perfect. And he started to explain how foolish people cannot accept it, because it was like the next sentence right after I was thinking this. And I was immediately thinking, like, Prabhupada is thinking how people think. When he's speaking, and of course that's one of the qualifications of the Acharya, he has to be fully in touch with his audience, and he has to think how they're thinking in order to be able to present the truths. So he immediately understood, as he was saying, he said, first thing he said was how perfect this knowledge is, and don't think this knowledge is not perfect. Don't be foolish. And he started to expand on this point. And it was just, anyways, it made me think of that when I was reading this verse. Because of respect and shyness, I couldn't ask him about these matters, but knew that best of omniscient mystics, the greatest Vaishnava, knew what I was thinking. That's Gopakumara speaking about Narada Muni. There's no commentary to that verse, but I guess I gave my commentary. But we'll go to the next verse. Actually, there's no commentary to the next verse either. Madhya kanayo sviya jivayascha sukayasa vyanjayam asa sangshepat sarvangstan madridistatan. To give pleasure to my ears and to his own tongue, he briefly expounded on each of the topics I was contemplating. In other words, what Gopakumara is telling the Mathura Brahmin is that he knew exactly all the different things that Gopakumara was witnessing and the thoughts that arose in his mind upon what he was witnessing. And as we've discussed before, these verses which are coming up will be verses that we've already read before in connection to what Gopakumara saw at the gates of Vaikuntha. The opulences and the very awe and amazing features of the residents of Vaikuntha and in the various forms that they displayed before him. Gopakumara was definitely overwhelmed with awe and reverence upon observing them. And to some degree was asking, as he said, indicating he had questions in his mind about what he was observing. And Narada Muni knew all those questions that were in his mind, and therefore, to give pleasure to my ears and to his own tongue, he expounded on each of these topics I was contemplating. Text 139. Shri Narada Uvacha Pashu Pakshi Ganan Vriksha Lata Gulma Trinadikan Atra Drishtan Na Manyasva Partivangs Tamasam Iva. Shri Narada said, don't think that the flocks of animals and birds of this place, or the trees, creepers, bushes, grass, and other vegetation are made from earth like ordinary creatures in the mode of ignorance. Commentary. In Vaikuntha, Gopakumara saw many animals like cows, horses, and elephants, birds like doves and cuckoos, trees, bushes, and creepers like mandaras and kundas, and seemingly inauspicious creatures like insects and worms. He would have been wrong to think that these were inferior living beings born into bodies covered by the mode of ignorance. They were not degraded like the living beings of the material world that assume bodies made of the element earth. Now read one more verse. Etehi Satchidananda Rupa Shri Krishna Parshada Vichitra Sevanandaya Tattad Rupani Bibrati. In fact, all our personal associates of Sri Krishna, all with spiritual Satchidananda bodies, they have assumed such forms to taste the ecstasy of serving the Lord in various ways. Commentary. These Vaikuntha-vasis choose to play such roles as animals and birds to increase the variety of Lord Narayan's pleasure, and they also want to share in that pleasure. Thus the birds, bees, trees, and creepers described by Lord Brahma in the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, when he tells of his own experience of Vaikuntha, are not ignorant creatures like the corresponding species of life in the material world. Simply, these are, as we said before, all verses that we read before. And therefore, we will not elaborate on them so much, because we've already elaborated on them a lot in previous classes when we spoke about the nature of these forms and why the Vaikuntha residents adopt these forms for the Lord's pleasure. And they adopt the forms because the Lord, very pleased by the various varieties that exist in Vaikuntha, and because nothing mundane, nothing material can exist in Vaikuntha, then whatever varieties that we see here in this world are simply perverted reflections of the spiritual varieties of the spiritual world. They have to exist there. In fact, Prabhupada's class 3 days ago, Prabhupada was saying also, he was saying the same thing about Krishna's body. No, actually, this was yesterday. And he was specifically saying that we have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. And he said, we should understand that everything that we have is because Krishna has, and he is the original Father. Krishna also has 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head, but his body is Satchidananda Vigraha. Our bodies are Asat, Achit, and Nirananda. And Prabhupada was again emphasizing this point that whatever we see here is simply the perverted reflection of the eternal nature of the spiritual world. And in the same way, whatever we see here are just the material counterparts, so to speak, of that which is existing in the Vaikuntha, in the spiritual world. And the point that Gopakumara is making is that even the worms, the insects, the trees, the creepers, the birds, the doves, cuckoos, bushes, cows, horses, elephants, they're all eternal Satchidananda devotees of the Lord who've adopted those forms. And for the Lord's pleasure. I'm sitting on the roof a lot. I've been trying to take advantage of the morning sun for drying up whatever I had previously, I found it very beneficial. And on the roof, Raj Kumara has started a, what's it called? It's a garden, but there's no soil. It's all water. All the tomato plants and the vegetables that he's growing there, the zucchinis, the cucumbers, the squash, the lettuce, strawberries, they're all placed in water, and the water is continuously flowing. And no soil anywhere, just water. And a lot of insects come, because they're coming. I asked Raj Kumar, I said, where are all the insects coming from? And he said, they're coming for water. And because it's everywhere. And while I was looking at them a couple of days ago, I began thinking of this description in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, all the different kinds of insects. Most of them were wasps, and but not too many birds come. The birds come when there's nobody there, but mostly insects and the vegetation. And of course, this is Mayapur. They're not ordinary insects taking their birth in Mayapur, but nonetheless, these insects that is being made here, these insects and worms, I didn't see any worms because there's no soil. As it says right here, they were not degraded like the living beings of the material world that assume bodies made of the element earth. All right, I'm not going to go any further. There's a lot of verses coming up. I think we've read them all. Maybe why don't I read just a few? I'll read a few more verses. Yad varna vad yad akaram rupam bhagavatosya ye nija priyatamatrena bhavayanto bhajan imam. They have assumed forms with colors and shapes similar to those of the Lord they have worshipped as most dear. Commentary. This verse indicates that Vaikuntha devotees who appear in non-human forms, such as those of some animal or plant, have worshipped similar forms of Lord Narayan, who by his expansion appeared in those same species. These devotees, each in his own way, have realized the perfection of Sarupya, having attained forms that look just like those of the Supreme Lord. No commentary. No comment, I should say. Tadrisham tyesa sarupyam praptanana kriti shriyaha manusya munayo deva vishayo matsya kachapa. Having each attained sameness with a particular form of the Lord, they have gained the opulences of various kinds of bodies, as sages, demigods, fish, tortoises, human beings, and mystic seers. Like tortoise, such as Kurma, fish, such as Matsya, demigods, sages, various kinds of bodies, human beings, Ramachandra, who appeared as a human being. Varaha naha singhascha vamanascha trilochanaha chaturmukha sahasraksha mahapurusha vigraha. Some have become hogs, man-lions, or dwarfs. Some have 3 eyes, 4 arms, or thousands of eyes like the Mahapurusha. I'm smiling because the last 5 verses I've heard Prabhupada speaking on different places. Dayam deham deham bhajamni loke kashtan kaman ahate vidbujam ye tupo divyam putrika yena sadvam sudyad yasmad brahma sokyam tvanantam. Prabhupada has mentioned in each and every one of these lectures about hogs. He was really getting into detail. In the lecture I was listening to yesterday, he got into the detail of why hogs like fatty things, and he was explaining how the stool is filled with fatty things, and because they eat so much stool, that's why the hogs become very fat. And when you become very fat, then by such eating of such things, and then he says the next thing is what you want after eating such fatty things is you want sex, just like the hogs. They make no discrimination. The hogs will have sex with anybody, even with their daughter, with their children. Prabhupada got into the whole details in this lecture. It was in India. It was really getting heavy on hog life. And so some have become hogs, but there are transcendental hogs such as Varaha. Sahasravaktra Suryendu Vayu Vanyadi Rupanaha Chatubhujadi Rupascha Tattadveshadi Rupanaha. Some have assumed body with thousands of faces, or the features of such deities as the sun, the moon, and the gods of air and fire. Some have 4 arms, or 8, or 12, or more, and various kinds of dress, ornaments, symbols, and other attributes. This verse has a long commentary. I think I'll save it for next class. We'll stop here. We can chant a little bit, if you would like. And Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Shiva Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari. Is that for me? Somebody just posted a schedule? No? No, not for me. Okay. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasiri Gaura Bhaktivinda. Thank you very much, dear devotees. We will end here. And tomorrow class will be in Russian at 10 a.m. India time, 7:30 a.m. Moscow time, I think. Yes. And Monday again will be in English at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. And that's it. We can end here. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinda. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna.